Some cops have a tendency to escalate simple situations, which often lands them in serious trouble, just like these officers who were caught breaking the law and immediately were held accountable.
Can you please take me there?
We can't give you a ride. I don't have enough room to put all your stuff in my car.
It is common for police officers to break the law they swore to protect because they feel a sense of power from it. Today we'll discuss cases where corrupt cops were caught on camera doing the unthinkable. On July 9, 2023, sheriff's deputies responded to reports of a woman lying on the shoulder of a highway, prompting immediate concern and a swift response.
911, what's the address of your emergency? Did you hit this person or? Yeah, I mean, there was nothing that I could do. So you need an ambulance there? Yes. Well, I don't think an ambulance is going to help.
I'm walking from Little Rock.
Okay. Do you need an ambulance first and foremost?
No, I've been there, done that, done all everything that I could do.
Okay.
I'm trying to get away from him because
Who's him?
the person who did this to me. Okay.
I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just trying to see what's wrong with you.
I keep trying to walk, but I can't.
Okay.
My whole left shoulder is broken.
That ain't good. Did you go to the hospital?
Yes.
Which hospital did you go to?
Everything is accounted for in North Little Rock.
Okay.
I had to lay down to just lay down for a minute because I've been walking a lot of miles.
Understandable.
The woman told the officers that she was fleeing from a domestic violence situation, adding a layer of urgency to the scene.
Where are you going?
Far away from here.
Are you going anywhere in particular?
No.
You have an ID on you?
Yes, I do.
Can I see it, please? When did you get beat up?
Thursday, last week.
Well, the knot on your head looks fresh. Like
Do what?
the knot on your head looks fresh.
Yeah, these are new.
What happened there?
After the fact that it happened, I didn't press any more charges for this.
Where'd it happen at? In
Little
Little Rock?
Yeah.
You-
I didn't press any more charges. I'm just trying to get away from him.
And you walked all the way here? Did you get a ride here or what?
No, I walked all the way from Little Rock to here.
Okay.
Hence why I'm like,
Exhausted? Exhausted, yeah?
yeah.
Instead of helping her regarding the abuse, the cops repeatedly demanded her ID for no apparent reason, ignoring the gravity of her situation.
Trying to get away.
Okay.
Can you find your ID for me?
There's nothing wrong with me trying to get away. He took my phone. Hence, I don't know where I am. He told me, keep going into Missouri this way.
Well, you're in Missouri now. You're in Cardwell, Missouri.
So that's why I kept going this way.
Okay.
But with my shoulder being broken, it's very hard.
Can you get your ID for me?
I don't even, honestly, officer, I don't even know if I have it. Because he took everything. Because I remember I was trying to buy cigarettes and they thought I was too young.
Okay.
I was like, oh my God, I really.
What's your last name?
It's Anders. Michelle.
Anders?
Yes. I had no warrants or anything like that.
The poor woman stood aimlessly, unsure of where to go or what to do next. She appeared completely disoriented and hopeless.
Your social? Your ID, is it out of Arkansas?
No, I'm from Memphis, Tennessee.
Okay. You don't know where you're going? I mean, what are you wanting to do?
What?
What are you wanting to do?
I'm sorry, I can't see you.
What are you wanting to do?
I'm walking.
Okay.
I'm trying to get away
Where are you?
from this person.
I understand that, but where are you going to go?
I don't even have a Google map.
I understand that as well.
He took my phone.
So where are you going to go?
That last gas station down there, they told me if I wanted to go back to Arkansas, I'll go left. If I went straight to Missouri, go right. That's what I'm doing.
Where are you going is what I'm asking you.
I don't even have a clue.
Okay. How much have you had to drink tonight?
Nothing.
Oh, I saw the whiskey bottle sitting there.
No,
Well, I'm asking you.
That was from last night.
Okay.
Now, it is truly unbelievable how the deputy showed zero concern as she repeatedly told them she was exhausted, dehydrated, abused, and desperate for help.
I was looking for my water bottle a while ago because I'm so dehydrated. I've been walking since Little Rock. I mean, Little Rock.
You can continue to walk, or we can call an ambulance, take you to the hospital somewhere, and get you some help.
Look, my whole shoulder,
Which one do you want to do?
My whole shoulder is broken. They've already assessed that. They gave me a disc. I've got it in there with my paperwork from the hospital. They told me I'm probably going to have surgery. I got to go to an orthopedic doctor. But what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to get far away from him.
Understandable.
Well, Jonesboro and Little Rock are a pretty good ways away from each other, so I think you're fine.
Well, I know Little Rock's that way, or Illinois.
It is truly heartbreaking to see the woman repeatedly plead with the officers, sharing her struggles, only for them to respond with complete indifference and ignorance.
And they said, if I keep going this way, it's Missouri.
I understand that, but where are you trying to go in Missouri? Because there's nothing down here. There's no hospitals. There's nothing. You have family in Missouri?
No.
So where are you wanting to go? It's what I'm trying to get from you. Are you just going to live out on the street? What?
No, I'm not a street person, sir.
So what is your goal? What are you trying to get to? Well, you're a long ways from Chicago.
I know, but that's where my oldest son is. He's 22 years old. And I know bad things happen to people in major cities because I've lived in so many major cities, but I figured, I'm strong enough, I can walk this.
Well,
Not that I want to, because it's hard with a broken arm and everything else. I mean, it's hard.
Well, do you require...
And I don't know where the next thing is.
Well, if you keep walking that way...
I don't have a phone because he took it.
that.
And I don't even know where I'm going.
The woman, clearly drunk, requested the cops for a ride. However, after discussion, the deputies decided not to give her a ride.
Would you guys mind just dropping off here so that saves me long enough?
Our policy normally is we don't give rides, but let me check something real quick.
Why are there so many mosquitoes?
Like I said, the stagnant water around these fields.
not really.
She said she walked from Little Rock to here.
Bullshit.
She said she walks 4 miles in 30 minutes.
You just keep walking north till you get to Kennett, but if you're going to stop and rest, don't stop on the white line.
I'm sorry, I can't see this.
Well, you don't need to see me. Just listen to what I'm telling you.
Okay.
Keep walking north to get to Kennett. If you're going to stop and rest, lay in the grass or stay off this white line, or you're probably going to get run over if you stay on this white
No,
line.
I've kept
Your feet was on the white line when we come up to you.
The woman begged the deputies to take her to the nearby gas station, but they coldly asked her to continue walking on the dark road.
So-
I was afraid for mosquitoes.
Well, I'm just telling you.
Because
I don't want you to get run over.
It's a dark road. I can't see nothing without lights at all.
You probably should have stayed at Mr. T's till daylight then.
No, they told me. The woman told me. She said, "You got bags. You can't leave your bags."
You can sit in the parking lot.
She said, "I will call the police on you."
Okay.
I said, "For what? I'm doing nothing at all." And so that scared me, because I don't want to get in trouble for anything.
Right.
And then one lady, she said, "Look, if you want to stay in Missouri, go this way." And that's what I did.
There's another gas station up the road about 2 miles, so
Can you please take me there?
we can't give you a ride. I don't have enough room to put all your stuff in my car.
The cops came up with the most absurd excuse, claiming they didn't have space in their police cars, as if that justified leaving her stranded and vulnerable.
Please.
I don't have nowhere to put your stuff.
In the trunk?
I'm telling you, my car is full. So Stay off the white line and keep walking, okay?
A few minutes later, the woman was hit by a trailer truck and passed away. The state of Missouri is now seeking to discipline both deputies for their reckless disregard of a woman in need. However, their lawyer insists that they did nothing wrong, sparking outrage. These officers really messed up, but the next officer's corruption was on another level.
We got number 63. This is his car. He's a canine.
In December 2021, as Highland police were conducting a traffic stop, an auditor from the YouTube channel Always Film the Police approached to record the scene, but followed quickly escalated into a heated confrontation.
Hey, buddy. Hey, I don't need your directives. I'm not committing a crime. Stay away from me.
No.
Don't walk towards me. Stay away from me.
No.
You don't get to pick where I stand in public, buddy. Get away from me.
I don't know that I'm going to search you for weapons. I don't know.
Oh, get away from me, you coward.
Just go down
You
there.
coward. You ain't gonna search me for nothing, buddy.
Get tape, but go down the
You don't tell me where to go, Strebeck. Get away from me. Go over there with your buddy. You see how he's smart enough not to say nothing to me? You see how he's smart enough not to say nothing to me?
The officer clearly didn't expect to face someone who knew the law better than he did. Little did he know that things were about to take a turn for the worse.
But you're dumb enough too, right?
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
Nicely just back
You don't
up.
have to ask me nothing. Back up, man.
No, I'm going to stand right here. 'Cause
Good.
I can see-
Stand right there. I mean no ill will or intent towards you. Go do your job.
Okay, I just asked you to step away.
I don't care what you asked. It's not a law, buddy. Is that a law? You're a law enforcement, aren't you? Thank you.
I don't know what you are doing or planning to do or not.
I'm standing here with the camera in my hand, genius.
Well, I can stand here just as you can stand there then.
Yeah, well, I didn't say you couldn't stand there. I didn't try to tell you to go somewhere like you did me, jackass. Yeah, I got freedom of speech too, by the way, buddy. Yeah, I know you know, and you look at your disdain towards me because you can't stand it.
No, it's because
Yeah.
it's proper, that's all.
Proper would have been leave me alone when I walk up to you. That's would have been proper.
While most officers ignored the camera, one officer intervened, infuriating the auditor. What happened next was a masterclass of how to hold authority accountable.
Always trying to tell people what lawfully they can and can't do.
I said you could tape, just scoot it down.
I don't need your permission though. That's where you're wrong. Giving me permission to tape, I don't need it from you. The Constitution of this great place gives it to me.
So, wait, here's another law in Indiana. I'm not yelling at you. I'm asking you to quiet down. Stop screaming and yelling.
Bud, I can protest anywhere I want and be as loud as I want.
You're right, you can protest.
Exactly. So let's be quiet now, sir.
Okay, stop screaming and yelling.
Number 63.
Stop
This is my normal voice, buddy. This is my normal voice. So this is Officer Strebeck, number 63. He's from Griffith.
Do not walk up
He's a
on
moron.
Do
Then
not
we
walk
got
up
number
on
9.
them. I'm giving you a legal lawful directive. Do not walk up on these officers.
We got number 63. This is his car. He's a canine douche. Got number 8.
The auditor stood his ground and confronted the officer. His knowledge of the law and unwavering demeanor gave the officer an encounter that he will remember forever.
What's your name and badge number?
Okay, if they can just get somebody with a license for that.
I already know who you are. You don't need to
can keep
identify
walking,
yourself.
Just don't
I-
walk
I don't-
up on us. I'm not telling you again. Don't walk up on us.
Notice how this guy's not saying nothing to me?
Because he's on the radio,
He's
man.
not saying nothing to me, bro. But you keep
I'm
on
not your bro,
talking.
sir.
I know you're not. I would never be a pig.
Okay, that's
Never in my life.
you're very disrespectful for no good reason.
So are you by telling me what to do as soon as I walked up. You should have shut your mouth. You should have shut your mouth and you wouldn't have had this.
All right, man. Just keep walking.
I'm going to stand right here, buddy.
You don't walk up on us. I don't know anything about you.
You're a coward, dude. You shouldn't be a police officer if you're scared of people walking up on you. Coward. You're going to be all over the internet in about an hour, buddy. What a coward, man.
The auditor, with his exceptional knowledge and speaking, silenced the officer and taught him a lesson.
Money pays for? Don't walk up on me. Don't walk up on me. I'm gonna find all out about you, buddy. I'm gonna request your whole history.
The auditor put the corrupt cop in his place, and it was surely satisfying to watch. But if you think this cop was humbled, wait till you see what happened to this tyrant.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, don't do that. You don't want a job? You want to be an officer? You want to be a real officer, or do you want to be a harasser?
In June 2017, an Oxford police officer responded to a report regarding a loose dog that had already returned home. What should have been a straightforward situation quickly spiraled out of control.
Hello, sir.
Hey,
How we doing?
doing all right.
You have a Brindle Pit Bull
Yeah, I
dog?
got a brown boxer mix.
Brown boxer mixed dog, kind of a tiger stripe on him?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty solid, strong looking thing. Okay. Well,
Next time, if you don't mind, don't beat the hell out of my door if you don't mind, okay? I came to the door. That was a loud knock. I would never come to your house and do it. Don't come to mine and do it, okay? Now let's handle some business. Actually, hold on.
The cop was educated on the consequences of banging on the door too hard, but the situation did not diffuse.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, don't do that.
Don't do
Put
what?
some shorts on, buddy. What is your problem? You don't have to swing my door open. When I close my door, I was going to put some shorts on. Okay? You don't have to beat my door down. All you have to do is knock. I'm nice.
Okay.
Now, why did you knock on my door so hard? Just be honest. Just why? I don't know. I mean, just be honest.
Yes, sir. Were you here about 10 minutes ago?
No, I wasn't. I just got home.
Okay.
I've got a lot of cars. I just got home. I just got off.
Already frustrated with the officer's behavior, the man's patience wore thin when the officer began questioning his speech.
I was here earlier, and I didn't notice a change in the difference in cars.
Come here. Come feel my hood. Since you didn't notice the change in cars, you put your hand on this exhaust, and you let me know, is it hot? Does it feel like somebody got off the highway?
I
Don't
didn't.
stand here. You can feel the heat come off of it.
I
Don't
didn't.
stand here.
I didn't say you were lying.
Well, you implied. Come
No,
here.
I'm not.
You ain't even got to touch it. Just come. Just
I
come here.
can feel the heat
Thank
standing
you.
here.
The man was ready to teach the officer a memorable lesson in respect and decency for knocking like that.
I mean, and I know he breaks out.
Mm-hmm.
I discipline him too, and he's wrong. But the way you come knock on, beat my door down,
Yes, sir.
that's a no-no. And then swing my door back open after I closed it. Don't you ever do that again. You hear me?
Excuse me?
You cannot open my door. You cannot open my door when I close my door.
I can't.
No, can you? You can open when I close my door and say I'm getting my shorts to come talk to you. You cannot open my door again. Do not swing my door open.
I cannot open your
You
door.
cannot open my door. You tell me what law says you can open my door. It's what law says that you
Can I
can.
trust that you don't have a?
Why would I have a gun?
The police had no authority to enter without permission, even if the individual was carrying firearm. As things went more out of control, the cop was in for a rude awakening.
Can I trust?
I'm saying, why would I have a gun?
Can I trust that you don't?
Why would I have a gun? Why does a gun even come up? Officer safety would have been tapping on the door nice and having some backup if you feared for your life that I had a gun. But no, you come beat my door down right when I got off work, right from watching the news. You know how that feels? Think if you got off a shift and I come beat your door down. I didn't do nothing wrong to you. Then when I closed the door, was I not in my boxers? Tell the truth, was I in my boxers?
You were in shorts.
Oh, now you're lying. Why do you do this? I mean, why? Why are you even an officer if you want to do this? Why? Why?
Right.
Why?
I?
I'm saying why? Why? If you want to lie like this, was I not? Tell the truth. Just be truthful. Was I in my boxers?
You were in shorts.
Okay.
A straightforward apology may have diffused the situation, but the officer's ego got the best of him.
Do I have different shorts on now?
Yes, you did.
Yes, I did. So I have different shorts on now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Were I in these when you came to the door?
Right.
I was in these.
You know that I'm videoing this too,
Okay,
right?
but I'm videoing it for me. Because you don't care about me. You beat my door down and you said I have a gun.
No, I didn't.
Okay, how did the gun come up? Did you bring it up or did I bring it up?
I asked you.
No. That's a yes or no question. Did
had-
you bring the gun up or did I bring the gun up?
Right.
I didn't bring a gun into this situation. You did. We were talking about a dog. We shouldn't have to go there. You should treat me as a man and I treat you as a man. That's why I'm out here having a talk with you instead of sitting in the house and not answering.
Right,
Okay?
right.
I'm a man. Treat me like a man. I'm the homeowner of this. Do not open my door when I close my doors telling you that I went to go get my boxes. I know where my dog is.
Now, on the other hand, the man was not holding back anything and kept giving the officer an earful of lessons.
Know better. The first thing on your mind was, did I have a gun? Y'all itch to use those things so bad. You're so scared.
Safety.
I know. For you to be safe. If you're that scared, find another job. Find another job. Come work with me. I'll get you a job.
Where?
Chronospan.
Okay.
The chemical planet Chronospan.
Okay.
You want a job there? Should I call John Cannell now? You don't want a job? You want to be an officer? You want to be a real officer or do you want to be a harasser? Okay? I'm looking at you like a man. Treat me like a man. Okay?
Why did you step toward me when you...
Because I want to look into your eyes. I have no weapon. You can pat me down so you can be safe. Here, you can pat me down so you can be safe.
The officer was left speechless and kept listening to the lesson that he wasn't unprepared for.
You came violent at me when you on my door. Don't do that. Don't do that on my door. Do you do that to your mom's door? Do you do that to other people's door? Huh? And then you implied that I was lying by saying I just got home. Why I don't get the benefit of the doubt and you must have the benefit of the doubt?
I didn't imply
I'm a
you were
first-class citizen, brother.
I didn't imply you were lying. I said I admitted fault in saying that I didn't notice the change in cars.
That
Like
beat
the
on
one
my door let me know you thought I was lying.
No,
I know
you
you don't
weren't.
know and you don't care. That's the problem.
I don't know
Go
where you
police
were.
another community if you're not going to treat this one right. The community that plays, I coach in this community. I try to do everything. I pick up trash. I volunteer in this community. And for me to be treated like this, it hurts, man.
Okay.
I go to work just like you. If you want a question, ask me. Don't swing my door back open when I told you I was coming back to get my shorts.
Eventually, the officer decided to get out of there, but the man was not ready to let him go without a proper education.
Why would you do that to another man's house? Why would you even do that? What kind of man would do that? Why would you do that?
You walked away angrily.
I walked away angrily after you beat on. No, I said, let me get my shorts. Okay?
After you
I don't
told
come,
me-
and that shows what type of person I am.
Okay.
I'm a respectful person. I didn't want to come out with my balls hanging.
Okay.
I want to put some clothes on. That says a lot about a man. What says a lot about a man is how they first treat people. You make yourself scared because you start the violence.
I start the violence?
You start the violence, my brother. Did my door hit you or did you beat on it? Let's be honest.
I was knocking on your door, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Was
I
you knocking
wanted-
hard?
I did knock hard.
Did you knock very hard? Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
I typically knock hard, yeah.
No, oh, you typically, see, you ain't grown up yet, man. Just tell the truth, man. That's what I'm saying. I mean, the best thing, like I tell people at work, just tell the truth, man. Just tell the truth.
Next, we have another instance where corrupt cops were confronted by an auditor, exposed, and forced to leave the scene.
So you solicited a trespass without doing your investigation.
Police officers are meant to enforce the law and not consider themselves above it. Today, we will dive into cases where corrupt officers were caught in the act and instantly regretted their decision. On August 30th, 2024, a First Amendment auditor, Livingston Audits, was filming outside a Jolly Pumpkin when the branch manager contacted 911 complaining about him. Moments later, two officers arrived and began intimidating the auditor.
Hey, what's up? Good. Yourself?
Good. So we just got a call from Jolly Pumpkin here saying that they don't want you to videotape in this area right here.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have your ID on you?
Am I committing a crime?
So they just want you to be moved along from the premises.
Okay.
Have you been trespassed?
I'm not even on their property.
So this is Jolly Pumpkin's property right here.
The public sidewalk is their property? I mean, they clearly broke off what they're using.
This is for seating right here.
This is... Hey, what's up, bro?
Do you mind if I see your ID?
Have I done something wrong?
So they just want you moved along, so we don't know if it's up to go in there and ask them if they want you trespassed or not for being on the property.
The auditor stood his ground, asserting that he was on public property and the company had no claim. However, the officers were determined to get his ID, ignoring his rights.
I'm not trying to make it hard for you at all.
I'm not trying to either. I just really believe that I'm on public property, not their property, and therefore I'm not committing a crime. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm taking pictures in public, which is a First Amendment right. I know. Therefore, it shouldn't be ID. I shouldn't be trespassed. I shouldn't be anything. This is where I'm at.
Yeah, I understand. Ultimately, they just don't want you on their property anymore because it can kind of make other people feel uncomfortable in the area. It's making staff feel uncomfortable.
To stop the trespass, I'll move down to the end of their barrel, and then it's confusing.
Livingston audits remained calm and cordial, even agreeing to move away from the establishment. However, while speaking with the female officer, Officer Sermon went inside the restaurant to speak with the employee who had made the call.
Hi. Are you the one that called on him? Okay. Do you want him trespassed?
Yes.
Yes? Okay.
Yep.
Alright. Alright, my man. You got your ID on you?
Have I broken the law?
No, they want you trespassed, so therefore we have the right to ID.
I have a right to leave then, right?
No. You are now being detained because you are going to be trespassed. I need to identify you before you're trespassed. In order to write you, your trespass notice.
That's good they took the glasses off, man.
So you're going to trespass me from this sidewalk?
Yeah, you want me to take care of it. What's that? No, you're trespassed from this establishment.
But I'm not in the establishment.
They have the right to trespass you.
I've never been on their property.
They have the right to trespass you.
So I can stay here.
The sidewalk is public.
So I can stay here.
You have
You're just trespassing me from walking inside. Okay.
Officer Sermon is now clearly violating the auditor's First Amendment right to film, trying to escort him off a public sidewalk just for filming. But the auditor remains firm and makes sure to stand up for his rights.
It's a private establishment.
That I never entered.
But yet you're talking when I'm watching.
Okay, is that the one from Starbucks?
Right?
If they would like you trespassed, you're trespassing.
If the field house across the street calls you and says they want me trespassed because I'm on a sidewalk, you're going to do it?
Sure.
So anybody,
I highly doubt
you can
that
trust anybody off of the sidewalk.
I highly doubt that field house would call and have you trespass just because you're standing on a sidewalk. All right, I'll go ask them then and establish if he ever entered onto so like past the barrels. That would be their property, right?
Products are responding 3500 college.
Okay. All right, sounds good. I'll go inside with them and double check. All right. I don't know. I think he's just one of those First Amendment guys. Yeah, I think so. Yep. All right, I'll go double check with them inside really quick.
Officer Sermon soon realized that he was in the wrong and returned to the establishment to ask the employees if the auditor had been on their property.
So what has he been doing the whole time? As he came inside, as he came up to the door?
No, he's been where he was at, but he's recording all of my guests and putting like menus in front of their faces, and he will not stop recording them, and I keep telling him to stop, and he will not stop. He told me he was doing an investigation, but couldn't tell me anything about anything, and he will not stop. I said, okay, I'm going to call the police, see what's going on. He's like, do you think the police will stop me? I said, I guess I'll find out.
Okay. Well, it's kind of a gray line because he's right in front of your establishment, but he never entered it. The sidewalk is public property. I'm going to have another chat with my sergeant.
Despite realizing that the auditor was right and the manager had no authority to remove him from the sidewalk, a sergeant arrived on the scene. Instead of upholding the law, the sergeant unlawfully detained him.
It was just getting my ID. We're not a stop and ID state. I was breaking no law. They told me I had to.
We're not trespassing you inside.
No, but you broke my Fourth Amendment rights.
The establishment thought you were on their property.
No, they didn't.
That's what they told them.
And I told it, and during the investigation, I clearly stated where I was.
Yeah, that's what
and I was never on their property.
That's what they told us.
Your cops used a trespass warning threat to get my ID from me. Now they got it. Everything's fine now, right?
It's all day today. Nobody wants to let anyone talk.
What happened if I didn't? What happened if I refused to give my ID to your officer?
Did you commit a crime? They'd have to determine if you committed a crime.
They told me I did. They told me I was being trespassed and they needed my ID to trespass me.
Once it was clear that the auditor had never entered Jolly Pumpkin, it became illegal for the officers to demand his ID. At that point, the cops had already committed an unlawful act.
Well, right now my issue is with you guys forcing me to give you my ID.
Okay, I am investigating a possible trespass. Okay, I have reasonable suspicion to ID you because a crime is
You
afoot.
have reasonable.
I don't know when I come on
have to
scene
talk
and
to
I make
everybody
contact with
to
you.
determine if you were inside or on there.
And he did go in and talk. Did they lie? Did they lie to you? No,
they
you
just
went
said-
inside before you took my ID. You went inside and talked to them.
I said, would you like him trespass from your property? They said yes. So then I came outside here.
So you solicited a trespass without doing your investigation. Is what you.
Are you willing to have a conversation with me or no?
You just said you went inside to find out if I went on their property,
I
but
told
you
you
went
exactly
inside
what I
and
just
said,
said.
So them
do you want him
calling
trespassed?
Officer Sermon made a huge mistake, and the situation was ripe for a lawsuit. It is officers like him who end up costing their cities huge settlement.
No, I can call the cops on them.
Yeah, we can go
I
talk.
can-
Yeah, we can go talk
Yes,
to them
100%.
and investigate it.
Why would you? I mean, what are they doing wrong? I
Why-
can see from here.
Well,
that
what are you doing?
All they're
They
doing is
called
being
us.
beautiful.
They called us for trespassing.
I mean,
Well, what are you doing wrong?
That's what the call is. I'll even
that
tell you what the
right.
call is.
So you should have never even talked to me.
Exactly.
When you see me driving by,
So-
went, oh wow,
so-
that's guys in public
So yes,
taking
I went,
pictures.
How do I know you
Can I have my ID back?
Can we find a way to mediate this where there's not an issue between you and Jolly Pumpkin?
Arrest me. You want to arrest me for being on public property, and then you can appease their feelings, make them feel better.
That's not my goal. That's not why I'm a
Well,
police
it's not my
officer.
goal either.
Okay, so that's why I'm asking.
I'm not going to coddle the feelings. I was never on their property. First Amendment, you heard of that one? Right?
Only after messing the whole situation up did the officers call for mediation. However, it is great to see how calm and collective the auditor was, never once escalating the situation.
What do you want to do here?
I told you what I want to do. I would like to mediate the situation between you and Jolly Pumpkin.
Well, earlier I offered to move down off of the sidewalk in front of their property.
I do not recall that.
Well,
I don't know if I was
Why would I
inside
wanna
during
stay
that.
here?
I do not recall that. I apologize for not recalling that. Can we do that now?
no, you forced my ID, man. Now I'm here.
Yes, and I had every reason to force your ID. Okay, I did.
Did you have a
And-
suspicion that I committed a crime?
Yes.
What was the call? The guy on the camera taking pictures of their
Harassing customers. Correct.
The officer clearly needs to revisit the definition of harassment, as taking pictures in public, well, that is not harassment.
Have they been educated, Sarge?
About you being allowed to film publicly.
Yes.
But guests have left because they felt uncomfortable with you getting in their face. They even cover up their faces, I was told. So now we're looking at harassment too, sir.
The camera's not harassment. I didn't talk to him.
Yeah, but that's what the
I didn't
manager
talk
said.
to him.
So that's what she said. They lost guests because they felt harassed by you.
Based off of how they feel, not based off of how you feel. If they feel harassed in a
So that is a crime as well.
It's based off of law.
Yes,
harassment is a
the
crime.
law is if they feel harassed in a reasonable
How anybody can feel a certain way, right? You can feel a certain way, they can feel a certain way, and people have the right to feel that way. If they feel a certain way, they feel harassed by you, they can feel that way, correct?
Well, what I'm hearing though is a lot of feelings. Feelings.
That's their
and-
feelings. I don't control people's feelings. So we can ask them, but they left. It'd be really nice to ask them, but they left. So.
These officers seem to forget their role as law enforcers, focusing instead on people's feelings rather than the law. Watch how their tone shifts the moment they realize that they have messed up.
Are you telling me that I have to leave?
I never told you that you had to leave. I told you you could stay right there.
Okay, well, you wanted to become an amicable situation where they were happy and I was happy.
Correct, I did do that. You are correct. I did do that, and I asked you if you could stand over there. Yes, you are right. I did do that. I never ordered you to leave.
They could have said, that's their business, that's the people that want to see
You're in public. I'm sorry. Would you like to move inside? I can do that. Create men with guns came because of a guy with camera. Breaking news. Three.
That's not why.
Three.
We can talk, okay? I work Sunday as well.
All right. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your question.
Shortly, the cops left the auditor alone without even apologizing to him for their unlawful conduct. Livingston has filed a complaint against these officers and plans to file a lawsuit for which he is asking donation. While these cops quickly realized they had broken the law, the next group of tyrants got completely owned by an auditor.
I just want to know who you are.
Why does that concern you?
Because impersonating a law enforcement officer is a crime, sir.
Then you can go file charges against me.
September of 2024, First Amendment auditor Sean Paul Reyes entered the Perrysburg Municipal Courthouse in Ohio in order to exercise his right to film. Just moments after entering, a clerk approached him and asked him to stop filming.
The First Amendment. No, ma'am, thank you. I appreciate that, though. Thank you.
We do have a local court rule that we don't allow videoing in the courthouse.
In the courthouse?
Yes.
Where is that rule?
It's if you go to our website, which is perrysburgcourt.com. There, when you're on the homepage, there's a blue box that has some things you can choose from.
Why wouldn't that be posted anywhere here?
Because it's on a local court rule, so you can get it on our website. So,
right. What if somebody didn't have access to the internet? How would anybody know? Why wouldn't it be posted, the rule here?
Well, that's why we come out and tell people that.
Right.
That they're not permitted to video in the courthouse.
The lady was calm as Sean asked about the rule book that prohibited him from filming. As he waited for her, the court administrator turned up and did the unthinkable.
Turn your camera off.
Excuse me, sir?
Turn your camera off.
Who
You're not
are
allowed
you?
to record in here.
Who are you, sir?
I'm the court administrator. Turn it off.
I just want to know who you are. What's your name?
Turn it off.
Do you see the difference between you and the woman that just came out here?
I'm going to tell you one more time, and then you
What's
can
your
get
name,
arrested.
sir? Arrested for what?
Disorderly conduct, obstructing official business.
I'm not obstructing anything. This is my
Yes,
First
you are.
Amendment right. You're not even a law enforcement officer,
You
sir.
don't have a First Amendment right in this building.
Of course I do.
You're not allowed to
This is not the
record.
United States of America?
Turn it off.
Are you a law enforcement officer, sir?
Yes. Yes.
The court administrator was behaving as if he were the city's police chief, and his behavior was only about to get worse.
You are a law enforcement
Yes.
officer? So you can effect arrests?
Yes. Turn it off.
I would like to speak to the bailiff downstairs. I'd like to speak to an actual law enforcement
I'm the court
officer.
administrator, and I'm also a law enforcement officer.
How are you a law enforcement officer and a court administrator?
Why does that concern you?
Because impersonating a law enforcement officer is a crime, sir.
Then you can go file charges against me. I'm a law enforcement officer. Why are you filming in the building?
That
You're not
probably
allowed
would have
to
been your
film in the
first
building.
question that you could have asked me instead of coming to me so aggressively. What's your name, sir?
Scott.
Scott, my name is Sean. I'm an independent journalist. All I'm doing
You're not
is...
allowed to record in this building. It's a local court rule.
And the clerk is getting me the rules so I can look at it. There is no
In the
signage, Scott. There is no
meantime, turn your
signage.
phone off.
There is no signage that is posted here for me to know. So she's getting me the court rule.
Scott acted like an entitled Karen, showing no respect for the law or the Constitution. It is strange that he believes filming in public is unlawful. Soon after, the bailiff arrived and escorted Sean out of the building.
I just want to read the rule.
You do not.
Yes, you do. You have to be made aware of the rule. This is not a crime.
I'm telling you what the rule is.
Hey, sir,
your
how are
phone
you?
off right
Good,
now.
how about you?
Turn it off.
Sir, I'm going to ask you to de-escalate. There's no law being
I don't
broken
care
here.
what you would like me to do.
Okay, so
I'm
why should I care what you
repeatedly
like?
asking you
She's
because
getting me
it's
the
a local
rule.
court
She's
rule.
getting me the court rule to read.
Okay, listen.
Okay, the phone's coming out of your hands.
It's not. That would be a violation of my rights. I'm not breaking any law, sir. Why would the phone come out of my hand?
Just did a minute ago.
No, you did not.
No,
You said to turn off the phone.
No.
Ma'am, can I see the rules?
You can get online.
Listen, until
I missed the chance to see the rules? Are you kidding
Until we
me?
get this
I
figured
told
out,
you
I'm
where
going to
they
ask
are.
you to leave, okay?
All right, I'll wait for the PD. That's the first time. I want to make it clear. The first time someone's asked me to leave, you told me a million times to turn off the phone. Sorry, ma'am. And she has them printed out. You say, don't show it to him.
No, you missed that chance.
She has the rules printed out,
You
and you
could have
don't show it
complied
to
with
him.
that earlier.
Sean was soon escorted out of the building, then by a female cop. As he narrated the entire incident to her, she seemed uninterested in helping him.
I'm not. I travel around the country. I investigate governments. This is what I do. I'm an activist. I work with law enforcement as well on First Amendment rights. If there's a rule, I just wanted to see it. I don't think that was too unreasonable of a request. I don't know if somebody's lying to me or not.
So they should have them posted.
Right. My objective here is not to get arrested and not to. That's not what I want. File lawsuits. People are like, oh, you just want to you want us to violate your rights so you can file a lawsuit. No, I don't. I don't want you to violate my rights, and I don't want to be arrested. I'm here to promote transparency.
The issue is that like I said, for all the city buildings, which this is attached to our city, the police department is attached to the municipal building, which is the city offices. There's postage saying that you cannot record inside.
Right.
So, and that.
But there's not anything posted here. You have to advise people by being posted.
The female officer clearly had no understanding of the law. Filming in public buildings is a protected constitutional right. Despite this, Sean was illegally detained for no reason.
The differences between the court administrator and the clerk. All she said was, "You can't record in here, sir. I understand. If you have any questions, I can answer you." I said, "Well, can I see the rule?" She said, "Yeah, not a problem." I've not. When the clerk came out to give me the rules, he said, "Don't give it to him." That doesn't make any sense.
Like I said, the only other thing I think might be an issue is if you somehow are interfering with court proceedings or anything like that.
Well,
which,
I mean, I think I was just. That's it. I mean, I wasn't being. I was talking in the same level as I'm talking to you. But the court administrator, Scott, he just didn't want to. He was letting his ego get the best of him. I deal with law enforcement all the time. I'm not anti-law enforcement. I'm just pro-rights. That's it. And pro-transparency.
Moments later, one of the officers emerged from the building holding a 75-page document, supposedly explaining why filming inside was illegal.
This is all filed through the Ohio Supreme Court and is approved by them.
Okay.
And it's because of the size of our court, they said, when you're going upstairs, there's a chance you could be filming victims of crimes and all that, which they have to protect the victims of crimes. Okay?
Well, couldn't you film victims? Just, I understand what you're saying, and I no problem with it. I'm just saying you could film victims of crimes on the sidewalk walking into the court, right?
There's a higher chance that you're going to be videotaping a victim in that room than out here, I guess.
Right. Well, anybody that walks in could potentially be a victim. That's what I'm talking about. How would I know up there?
No, I'm saying, how would you know that they're actually going into the court?
Right. Well, I mean, this is the courthouse, right?
So in this packet, Rule 9.04, video recording prohibited. The use of video recording or videotaping devices and the use of still photography devices inside the Perrysburg Municipal Court shall be prohibited.
Just when it seemed that the situation was resolved, the officer demanded that the auditor delete the footage that he had taken inside the building.
Well, now that we're done with that and you have the...
Am I being detained any longer?
No, but since you were in violation, are you able to just delete the video that when you were inside? You can keep the recording of when you were outside talking with us.
Well, no, unless I'm being forced to under threat of arrest or threat of contempt, I'm not going to. Just it's my right to record.
It's not your right, though.
Not. I mean, I think it was. There was nobody in there that was. I just want to know if I'm detained because I'd like to get out of here.
They're being detained.
I'm still detained.
So we can figure out what they want to do because you were in violation. They provided that.
Right. So what is? Sorry, I just don't want to put down my phone. What is what does it say on there? The consequences of the violation. What does it say that the consequences would be? I mean, if you want to arrest me for disorderly conduct, go ahead. That's an easy charge to beat because I didn't do it. I wasn't disorderly. He's cursing. He was cursing and screaming and raising his voice. I've been talking the same thing the whole time.
The issue is that you have the recording where you're not supposed to be recording it.
But again, I did not know. I did not see a rule.
The female officer was creating an issue out of nothing, trying to overestimate her authority. However, she was about to be proven wrong once again.
Now I'm already out of the courthouse after you showed me.
You have the recording that was inside that.
Right.
That's why they provide you.
It just doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. You could just erase. Even if I'm arrested, even if I'm arrested, you still can't go into my phone and erase it, right? You still can't. You need a warrant. All right. I mean, even if you arrest me, it doesn't solve the problem of the recording. It's not going to get erased. You can't just go into people's phone and erase their footage. Thank you. Have a good day. All right, guys. So we're just getting out of the Perrysburg Municipal Court.
Just when you think it couldn't get any worse, here is an officer who violently assaulted a woman. Cops often overstep their authority in the line of duty and turn into street criminals. Today we'll be showing you some of the most evil cops who were caught in the act. On August 5th, 2024, 29-year-old Tayana Smith was heading home in a car when Fort Wayne police officer pulled her over and confronted her, accusing her of running a stop sign.
Hi there.
Hi.
You know why I stopped you?
No.
When you turned on to Alexander from McKee, you went right through the stop sign.
I didn't.
471 was up for me.
I didn't.
You got your driver's license? I'm clear. You start one more car, 5, please. Do you have your ID, ma'am?
I don't.
You
I
don't?
just left from my friend's house. I don't. My purse is there.
What's that?
I said I don't. My purse is at my friend's house.
Okay. All right. So you don't have any ID on you whatsoever.
No, but I didn't run through no stop sign.
Yeah. Yeah, you did.
I didn't.
Okay. All right. What's your name? What's your name, ma'am?
Officer Wills asked Tiana Smith for identification, but she refused to comply, even withholding her name. She had no idea how this encounter would escalate.
What's your name? Hey, I'm talking to you.
I hear you.
Okay, you have to identify yourself.
1 second.
No, this is not how that works.
No, because you just pulled me over when I literally just parked.
Okay.
And I'm
All right.
pulling up to pick up my friend.
Okay.
So I'm confused on why I even got.
It's very simple. You just ran a stop sign.
I
Okay.
didn't, though.
Yeah, you did. Okay. I need your name. Ma'am, turn the car off, please. Thank you.
You're welcome.
471, what was the female's name again? She's not complying. Step up. That's not how this works. Step out of the car.
You just pulled me over.
Step out of the car.
Reason.
Step out of the car.
No.
The officer instructed her to step out of the vehicle. Instead of calmly de-escalating the situation, he was about to take a disturbingly aggressive turn.
Listen, this is going to go a couple ways, okay? You can either listen, we can do this easy, or...
Right, but okay, so let me see me running the stop sign. You got your cam on, right?
We have cameras, yes.
Okay, so let me see it.
No, I'm not showing you the camera.
I'm about to call my lawyer.
No.
You can back the fuck.
Step out of the car. Step out of the car, or I'm going to make you step out of the car, okay?
We need you to step out of the car. We can have a conversation in the back.
No,
that's not how this works.
No, that's not how this
Step
works.
out of the car.
No, that is how it works because I didn't do anything, and you're gonna.
If I have to put hands on you and you resist, you're going to get another charge, okay?
So we just need you to step out. So
step out of the car, please.
Force you to come out.
Well, maybe Miss Smith should have gotten out of her vehicle, but knowing what these cops are capable of, she decided to stay inside. And what followed was downright unacceptable.
Do it.
Step out of the car.
Do it.
Step out of the car. Okay. Step out of the car. Don't you fucking kick me, bitch! Don't kick me. Put your hands behind your hands. Put your hands behind your back. Give me your fucking hands. Give me your fucking hands. Starts at 15. Give me your hands. I'm gonna spray real quick. Give me your hands. You're gonna get pepper sprayed. Give me your hands.
I can't.
Give me your hands.
You got my hands. You got my hands.
Give me your hands.
You got my hands.
You are not listening.
You
Give me your
got my hands.
Put them behind your back.
How would you get them?
Put them behind your back.
I can't.
The officer slammed her face into the ground and continued to strike her as she lay helplessly on the floor. They slammed handcuffs on her and continued the vicious assault.
Get your hands up. Stop. You're sued. Everything's recorded, you dumb. And you just punched me in my face.
Yeah, you kicked me.
Cause you hit me. And you pulled my fucking wig off.
Stay back. I don't have this one on.
I know it ain't take 2 of y'all, bro. I know it ain't take 2 of y'all, bro.
Stop.
No.
Stop.
Bitch, my eyes hurt.
Hey, chill out with your knee, bro. Hey, chill out, bro.
Stay back.
Chill out, bro. Hey, bro, do your regular training, nigga. I can't breathe. Do your regular training.
Stop. It's over. It's over.
No, you're
done.
over, bro.
You're done.
Grab that arm.
You're done.
It'll take 1 of y'all.
You're done.
Stand up.
Y'all some hoes,
You're
bro.
done.
Done. Y'all some hoes, bro.
To put matters into perspective, here is the dash cam footage detailing how the assault unfolded.
Don't you fucking kick me, bitch! Don't fucking kick me.
Put your hands behind
Give me
your
your
back.
hands. Put your hands behind your back. Give me your fucking hands. Give me your fucking hands. Starts at 15. Give me your hands. I'm gonna spray real quick. Give me your hands. You're gonna get pepper sprayed. Give me your hands.
I can't help
Give me your hands.
Ultimately, the officers arrested her and charged her with resisting arrest and battery on an officer. On the other hand, Officer Wills was placed on administrative leave as the police chief ordered a formal investigation to ensure all rules were followed. Well, this cop might get away with what he did, but this next group of tyrants turned out to be the worst.
When with the press?
Let me see your ID.
No, I'm not showing you ID. I'm not showing you any
Get out my
ID, sir.
building. You're required to show us. Get out your building. Get out the building.
In January 2022, First Amendment auditor Sean Paul Reyes exercised his First Amendment right by filming the Pooler Police Department. However, things took a turn for the worse the moment he entered the parking lot.
Yeah, can I just get your name and badge number first?
Can I help? You're in an employee parking lot.
Can I just get your name and badge number?
Sergeant Self.
Sergeant Self?
Yep.
And your badge number?
615.
615?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I don't need any help.
Yeah, you're in an employee parking lot.
It's not a secure area.
It's an employee parking lot and you're not an employee.
This is
And you're making employees feel uncomfortable
So
when they walk inside the building. So
this parking lot is not a secured area.
Okay.
It's public property.
Okay.
It might be only for employee parking. I'm not parking in here. My car is not parked in here. I'm an independent journalist. I'm working on a story.
The sergeant had no clue who he was up against. Sean wasn't going to back down so early, and he decided to take him to a law lesson.
Do you suspect me of committing a crime, sir?
do you have your ID on you?
Do you suspect me of committing a crime?
Do you have your ID on you?
Do you suspect me of committing a crime?
Do you have your ID on you?
Sir, I need to know if you're suspecting me of committing a crime first.
I'm a police officer. I asked you for your ID. I need you to give me your ID.
Sir, with all due respect, sir, can I speak to another supervisor? I understand that you're a sergeant, but I do not.
I am the supervisor here.
I understand, but then you should know as a supervisor, sir, that unless you have reasonable articulable suspicion that I've committed a crime in the state of Georgia, you cannot lawfully demand my ID from me.
It is quite shocking to see a police sergeant behaving this way, but you would be shocked to see the reaction of the police chief as he stormed out.
No, you're not being detained. You can keep on walking.
Okay, if I'm not being detained, I'm going to continue about my business, sir.
I'm going to do it here.
I'm an independent journalist. Who are you, sir?
You're not. I'm the chief of police.
You're the chief of police. Can I get your name?
You can look it up on the internet if you're that smart.
But why would I have to look it up on the internet, sir?
What's your name?
Where's the professionalism?
What's your name?
Where's the professionalism?
My sergeant asked you for a
My
driver's
first.
license.
Tell me if you tell me your name and identify yourself.
We're not making tits for tats. This is the employee parking lot. You're not an employee. You have no business.
This is. I'm not parking here.
This is
Is this fenced off? Look, I want to make it very clear. It's not a fenced off area.
Let me make it very clear. This is an employee parking lot.
There's no trespassing signs or anything like that, sir.
The chief had no idea that department policy required officers to identify themselves. Clearly disregarding the rules, he was about to face Sean, who was ready to hold him accountable.
Who are you, sir?
He's one of my employees.
Okay, one of your employees. I feel like all three of you are trying to bully me and trying to exert authority over me that you don't have. Demanding ID. Your sergeant doesn't understand that he cannot demand ID lawfully.
Why are you in my parking lot?
They should know I'm working. Like I told your sergeant, I'm not just not answering questions. I cannot answer questions, but I'm answering. I'm an independent journalist. I'm gathering content for a story on the city. I was inside doing a FOIA request.
No.
Yes, I was.
Tag numbers and everything like that.
Who says I'm recording anybody's? And plus, it's public information. You guys run tags all day. People drive around all day in the city with tags on. It's not like any private information. Do I have a database where I can look up people? Come on, you gotta think logically here. I don't have a database where I can just type in somebody's, license plate and figure out who they are.
The corrupt chief continued escalating the situation, ultimately forcing the auditor out of the public parking lot. It is officers like these who bring some huge lawsuits to their city.
Are you ordering me to leave
I'm ordering
under
you to
threat
leave.
of arrest, sir?
Yeah, I'm ordering you. This is the third time I've told you to leave my parking lot.
I'm gonna go on the public sidewalk and I'm gonna continue to record. I'm gonna continue to record your parking lot and I'm gonna hit you up with civil litigation over this, just so you know, because you're violating a constitutionally protected activity. All you're doing is you're allowing your city, you're portraying your city in a negative light for the world to see. Remember that. Remember I told you that, Chief.
Yes, sir.
Chief, I wanna submit a complaint. Chief, I wanna submit a complaint. You're not getting away with this one. You might get away with them. You might get away with them normally on a regular basis, but not today. I want to submit a complaint. So I go inside to do that, or
Get him a complaint form. We'll get your complaint form.
Public insurance.
I need your names. It is your policy to give me your name. Who do I know I'm filing a complaint against?
I'll let you figure it out.
Oh, I got to figure it out. That's real professional.
You know everything else.
That's real professional.
Go ahead.
Nah, you can go ahead. You can go ahead.
You're behind you. Okay.
Sean wasn't ready to back down. Just when the cops thought they were in the clear, he returned to confront them in the most damaging way possible.
Will, what's your name? I need to file a complaint against you.
Chief Ashley Brown.
Chief Ashley Brown.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Because I was trespassing in your parking lot. That's a public parking lot.
Hey, we're not going to debate it. You want to file a complaint?
You don't tell me what to do. You don't tell me what to do. Let's make that clear.
As Sean went inside to file a complaint against the chief, he did something unimaginable.
You fill it out.
You don't need to.
I can fill it out here.
No.
This is a public lobby. You're going to kick me out of a public lobby too, Chief?
Oh, fill it out then.
All right, thank you. Excuse me.
You need to borrow your pen too, or?
Excuse me.
You can't record while you're in here.
Why can't I record while I'm in here? I have a constitutional right to film the police in the course of their duty, sir. Is this department so uneducated and so inept at their job that it must be from the top down? Because your sergeant doesn't know when he can legally identify somebody, and you're telling me I can't film in a police lobby?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I sure can. I can film in a police lobby. It's my constitutional right. I have freedom of press in this country, sir. What country do you think you live in?
Are you with the press?
Yes, I am with the press.
Let me see your ID.
No, I'm not showing you my ID. I'm not showing you any ID, sir.
You're required to show us.
Get out your building. Get out the building. Thank you, sir. Have a good one.
Yeah, no problem. How do I file the complaint if I can't get in the building?
Despite this police brutality, Sean went inside the department after completing the complaint form.
Who do I hand the complaint form to when I'm done?
Once you're done, I'll get it. All done?
Yeah, right here it says, all parties filing a formal written complaint are entitled to receive a copy of the original statement free of charge. So I would like it if a receiving supervisor can sign right there and give me a copy as it's stated on the form. You guys are a bunch of bullies. Abuse of authority.
These bullies need to learn the difference between public and private property. These corrupt pigs are the reason why everybody hates cops in this country.
Will you guys allow me to do it here? I don't understand what's the big deal.
Not if you're recording.
But where's the signs that says I can't record in here? Where's the law?
We don't have those signs.
You sure do. This is a constitutionally protected activity. That's what this is.
As soon as you pass through that doorway, you're now private property to the city.
It's public property.
There's sensitive information in both of these windows that can be called on video, so you can't record it there.
Okay, yeah. All right. Sure thing.
And to make matters worse, the sergeant even declined to accept the complaint form, and the absurd reason will leave you shocked.
And you didn't finish filling the form out. It requires an address at the top.
No, I don't have to put an address.
And your complaint not going to be accepted. You didn't fill the form out correctly.
No. That's not how it works. Bring the chief out here.
Is how it
You're
works.
allowed to do an anonymous complaint.
Okay. You did not make it anonymous.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Okay. Well, I'm going to tell you that the complaint's not valid.
It doesn't matter. I
Because
want
you
to speak to
didn't
the
fill it
chief.
out. No.
I want to speak to the chief.
Chief's not here. You got me. I'm the one accepting the complaint.
You're accepting the complaint on yourself.
Okay. Well, I'm going to tell you that you didn't fill the form out correctly. So
You can submit a complaint anonymously. I don't have to give you my name.
All right.
I don't have to give you my address.
You don't. But
You're just being difficult.
Okay.
Sergeant, a little bit of de-escalation training will take you a long way. You need to learn. I understand you learned from your chief, who's also a bully and a tyrant, but you need to learn. Don't talk to people that way. You understand?
all right. Have a safe day. Okay.
Yeah. Tyrant.
Sean's complaint was rejected, and it is unclear if he intends to file another one. He claimed he would file a lawsuit against the police chief and Pooler City. Well, if you think these cops made the wrong decision, you will be shocked to see the face of this next tyrant.
That's my f***ing bag. I walked up to the shower.
Why are you arresting him?
Belmar Beach in New Jersey has a rule that people have to buy a day pass, which usually costs about $12 to access the beach. That's when, in August 2024, a surfer named Liam was approached by the cops who demanded his pass before allowing him into the water.
I'm not going to ask you 2 more times. You're not free to leave. Am I being chased? You are. And you wouldn't take another step, you'll be arrested. I promise you. I promise you.
Is that surfing?
Yeah. Just come here.
You can talk to Larry Hartson about it.
Talk to whoever you want about it. I'm talking to you right now.
I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm being hosted.
Okay. We're on the beach bench, though, so we need your information.
Because I'm not on the beach. You're allowed to access the water to surf or to fish.
Liam claimed that he was heading to the waters, saying that surfers and kayakers were allowed to use the water without a pass. But this corrupt cop clearly was not aware of the law.
You are?
Yes.
Yeah.
And you don't need a beach badge for that.
You need a beach badge to get off this beach. This is a free beach. I'm not going to argue with you. You're going to provide your name and information?
Yeah, after this transaction is done, I'll email you the free access law, and I'll also email you Title 40, which regulates the municipalities to charge free beach. Okay? Great. For the time being, we need your information. Now? Okay. 726-52. You're not free to go.
Liam eventually decided to leave the beach without any further altercation, but the officer wasn't going to let it go.
Sir, do not. Drop the surfboard. Drop the surfboard. Drop the surfboard.
You're illegally arresting.
Drop the surfboard.
You're illegally arresting.
Whoa! Hey!
Why are you arresting him?
It's gonna be another charge. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands.
Stop! Don't
Put your hands.
Go away!
Put your hands behind your back.
No,
Put your hands behind your back.
What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong?
Ridiculous.
What did I do wrong?
This is
Fighting with
ridiculous.
police. Put your hands behind your back.
Bro,
Put your hands behind your back.
what did I do wrong, bro? That's my f***ing badge. I walked up to the shower.
Why are you arresting him?
Bro,
Shut up. Get the f*** out of my face, dude.
Put your hand behind your back.
No.
The bully cop started to assault the poor surfer who wasn't even doing anything illegal. It also turned out that he did have a day pass with him, but the officer didn't even allow him to show it.
Why are you guys arresting him? His badge is right here. I will call Harry Hartson. What the f*** is this? I'm gonna call him.
Dude, I have my badge right
Dude,
there.
his badge is right here.
19th boardwalk. Still resisting.
Why did he have to give his name?
Please let go of me. You are literally, bro, you are not allowed to do this.
Dude, his badge is right
You
here.
are not allowed to do this. Please stop. Okay?
Stop!
Get
It is shocking to think that cops were called over a $12 pass. How far would they go to strip away people's freedom over something that is so trivial?
Put him on your back. Stop resisting. Put your hand behind your back. No. Get on the radio.
Call Harry Hartson, please. I have a f***ing badge.
Why would you joking? Because he doesn't have a badge. It's right here.
Put your hand behind your back.
No, I have a badge. I'm not letting you arrest me, bro.
Why
Hey, stop!
Get out!
Ah! Oh.
No, this is like what happened. You have to see what happened.
This guy's a Dude, I have a f***ing beef badge, bro.
Freaking all of us out. We all here.
Bro, can you please stop? You got these things so tight on me, man.
Eventually, the cops decided to escort the poor guy to the police department.
Can you please f***ing get off me, dude?
Why is he's gonna get you the
Yo, can you loosen it a little bit, bro? You're cutting my wrist.
We're getting up, walking straight off.
A little bit.
Clear the stairs.
Sir, can you please
clear the stairs?
You're an idiot. Oh my god.
Can you please give me, dude? My hands are f***ing cutting off the circulation.
Sure, photo of that for you. Forward us for 5 minutes.
I was going to the shower. I had a beach badge. You're being ridiculous. Bro, are you f***ing serious? Dude, can one of you please loosen the back of my right wrist? I have... No, sir, I do not.
You have nothing on you at all?
I have nothing. I have a bar of wax in my wetsuit. Can you please...
Spread your legs. What's that?
It's a bar of wax. I just told you.
Hey, have a seat.
Can you please, sir? I'm begging you at this point.
Have a seat. There you go. All right. Get in there.
Liam was then charged with disorderly conduct and resisting arrest, only for not displaying a $12 pass. However, a few weeks later, Liam's charges were dismissed and the police chief condemned the actions and assured that an internal investigation would be conducted into the incident. Well, that brings us to the end of this video. Today we saw some of the most idiotic police interactions where officers escalated the situation and committed some horrendous acts. We hope that justice is served and that these corrupt cops get held accountable for these atrocities. If you you agree, please consider supporting by liking this video. Also, if you enjoyed this video, watch how these corrupt cops were caught in the act.
Messing with me? I didn't do anything. We don't know.